Today we're working on the chicken coop go-kart. What are we doing? More power.
About 3 times more power.
At least. So we bought this go-kart from a friend of mine for 20 bucks. Thank you, Charles. And we didn't even think it ran. Fortunately, the 5-horse ran. We got to do some laps with it, but it's just not enough. So we're gonna be putting this Tillton on from GoPowersports.com, and it's gonna become a ripper out on our brand new track.
So we're getting rid of this old Honda 5-horse, and this is the only Honda that's really ever broken my heart.
I've never really been too fond of these engines. I've always been curious, and from the first one I ever messed with, it's just been like, no.
Overhead cam, plastic camshaft, timing belt.
It has like one cam lobe that operates both the intake and exhaust. So there's like no real performance stuff you can really do to this thing. So unless it's 100% free, I mean, I don't know. What would we... I don't think we'd do anything with a free one anymore, would we?
No, I don't think so, man.
Not unless we want to... Nah, I'm not a fan. Did we ever have this engine off?
I don't think we did.
Oh my God! Alright, that was a tight one.
So our buddy Charles just started working with us, and he brought us all kinds. He's got all kinds of nice equipment. So yeah, upgrade.
Oh yeah. Time is money.
That one ain't even tight.
And so we're also gonna have to do some touch-up welding to this frame. Remember, we boasted that, oh, this is a good beefy frame, it's strong, can handle a lot of power, and then we just noticed it has a whole bunch of hairline fractures in it.
Well, and I also know that it has a smaller axle. It's not a 1-inch axle in it. It's something like a, I don't know, 5/8 or something. It's a small axle, so they don't handle a lot of abuse.
So we're gonna be testing the limits.
Yes, we are.
Good riddance on that fuel tank, man.
It's not gone yet. I got it. Oh gosh, I still don't have it.
Here's the John helping out moment of the day.
Now we're ready to pull this engine off. And this is the good riddance right here. We have a good anchor for one of our future
boat
amphibious
projects.
Go-karts.
Hello, Tillotson.
Ah,
it's right there,
so
man.
Close, dude.
You wanna put some washers under it?
Man, this is Cars and Cameras. We don't do stuff like that. So we got ahead of ourselves, and unfortunately we had to stop what we're doing and do some repairs on this frame. There are some pretty gnarly cracks in this frame, and we have to take care of...
Really?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh!
Wait a minute. Is that where it's put together?
Oh, dude, that might be where it's put together.
But still, it is ugly.
Yeah, I'm surprised that, you know, left the factory. I mean, it's already got a pretty gnarly battle scar right there.
Yeah.
There and there.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Oh. This pipe is pretty thin wall, dude.
Yeah, it's big, but it's thin.
Big and fat, but it's oh man, I think let's grind down these ugly welds and maybe hit it again.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Wow, we were riding this thing around.
And now we're adding 18 horsepower to it.
Oh man. The biggest thing is I'm gonna hit like under there, and right across here there's a huge crack right there, and all across bottom here, and I'm gonna go ahead and weld across here, and that should take care of any structural problems that we might have.
Time for the power plant, the Tillotson 225. This has got to be one of the hottest engines that you can just buy in not build, but just buy right out of the box, put oil in it, gasoline, and hit the road. You can buy it at gopowersports.com. I believe they make around 17 horsepower with this 22mm carburetor, and there's room to improve that if you go up to a 24 flat slide. You can check out this part at a link in the description of today's episode. It's always fun just putting a gigantic engine on a yard cart. And you know, it's been a while since we've actually had a track that we can ride a yard cart on. I think like the old headquarters was the last time we had a track like that. So anyway, it should be pretty simple. Oh, the bolt holes are going to line up. This is going to be awesome. Let's do it. This is a little bit of our personal preference, but your clutch is going to come with these lockdown screws. However, we usually don't use them. We elect to space a few of these 3/4 inch collars that you can get from like Tractor Supply on the crankshaft, and then put a bolt in the end of the crankshaft with another washer to hold it in place. The reason being, sometimes when you go to take these out, it'll scar up the crankshaft and it'll be just a little more difficult to remove the clutch. So it looks like I'm going to need 2 of these spacers. I can put the key in, install the clutch, and then add the bolt.
Alright, dude.
Sure you don't need a paint marker?
Nah, man. I eyeball things.
Sounds
It'll
good.
be fine.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah. Looks pretty good to me.
All right. I can't wait to hear this thing fire up.
Oh man, this thing's gonna be awesome. We're gonna go from tame to insane.
That's awesome. I like that.
Boom.
Torque to spec.
Click. It's only temporary.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a clamp on that one. But there it is.
Fuel system.
Yep.
Are we ready, boys?
I'm ready.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Ready to hear this thing run.
Charles has never ridden a 225 before, so
How about you get on?
he's
Okay.
in for a treat.
You ready?
Yep.
Give her some paper. Give her throttle.
So it appears that the master link exploded.
We were using an old. All right, this is not 420. It's 40.
Take 2. He is not wasting any time. Wild man.
Hey, come on.
No. Oh, it did. Son of a gun.
I thought I heard it rev up. This thing looks like it hauls butt.
It took off like a road lizard.
You did not waste any time at all, man.
Oh my gosh.
I guess I didn't have that thing on there good enough because it was gone.
Sorry about that. Oh,
So what do you think of your first 225 experience?
I'm ordering 5 of them. Swear to goodness. Oh, I did feel a lot of fuel sloshing out of the
Yeah,
Yeah, I
got
got the-
there.
or the cap.
And
What, the chain came off too?
well, yeah.
What?
Kind of slid it around sideways.
Well,
So we got the mechanics working on the race cart.
it is a straight up race cart now, dude.
Straight up race cart. John, he's adjusting the chain,
Yeah.
getting a little tighter,
I'm gonna go get
And-
some wrenches.
and he's working on the caster, camber, you know, all that good stuff. Yeah, mainly the toe.
Mainly the toe. 'Cause he went out for the ride and came back.
He went for a ride of his life with the line. I'm sure the go-kart was like, well, which way do I want to go?
Yeah.
How's it going over there, buddy?
Oh, it's going fine, man.
Awesome. Engine might be a little warm.
Yeah. Chain's already loose, man.
Yeah.
Recycled chain.
Yep.
All right, let's try this again, man. Should have a chain this time.
I'm going to take off a little bit slower this time.
Let's head to the track. Oh yeah, hit it.
Anybody else want to go?
Dude, I'll go. All right, so the fastest lap time with the original 5-horse on here was about a 1:19 with Charles driving for 5 laps. Oh boy, your steering's falling apart.
It'll last 5 more laps.
Will it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to get on it too.
Okay. Well,
Should we go fix it?
No, it'll be all right.
It's still welded on the top. We're good.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
Will it really?
That's one of them factory welds.
So I really think we ought to go the regular direction for the first time.
Okay.
That downhill swing's pretty fun though.
Okay.
I will admit that.
That way we can get a time.
Well, let's line them up.
I don't know, man. Clock's still ticking. Probably have enough time. He's just got way too much energy.
He's literally running.
I'm coming, Ricky Bobby.
I want to put the fire out.
Now that's a teammate.
Well, you're not under a minute.
But he beat the other time.
Well, he's got one more lap to go.
I had to run it out.
Look, we're 114, 115, 116, 117.
goodness.
Definitely would have been under a minute.
On your mark.
He's off the track.
He did 6, but let's see.
Yeah. What did he do for the 5?
His first one he did 14.9 and immediately improved to 12.03, and that was his fastest lap. It was about 12 seconds.
So
his overall time was a 1:03.
for 6 laps or 5?
For 5 laps. It was
For
a
5
1:03.
laps?
Yep.
Okay.
I stopped it on 5.
Oh man, we got to get under
I
a
know.
minute.
We got yeah.
Does someone else want to go? That's a riot. That's fun. This is gonna be nuts when we get like 6 people out here
Oh my gosh.
with less power.
This is definitely back to y'all's roots.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And that's too much beans for this kind of track. Definitely.
Yeah.
I love how you're just pitching it sideways the whole time.
No brake.
Yeah, the
maybe
brakes
it-
work, but
yeah.
yeah, you don't need it, really.
Yeah, you don't really need that.
So who's next? You scared, Ike?
I'll be faster than you.
You're usually, oh, there it is. You're usually not that quiet. Hey, he beat the 119.
Huh?
You want to see the time?
Oh my god.
118.46.
That was terrible.
Hey, you gave me your all, man, and you put on a heck of a show. I didn't want to give up. I hear you. Ike, you want to give it a shot, man?
I'll give it a shot.
Hold your mark. Get set. Go.
It out. What was it?
The 104.
I spun it out and it was a 104.
Oh, man.
It would have. I think if he wouldn't have spun it out, y'all would have been.
You deserve another shot, man. You deserve another shot. Oh my gosh. Go for it.
Doing 12-second lap.
Good. Ah.
There's no way I can beat it on doing that. Alright. Does anyone else want to try?
I want to see how fast it'll go.
Alright, here we go. I'm gonna say 42.
It looked faster than that, but who knows?
Charles?
Survey says
42.5.
awesome. Awesome.
Max speed.
Sweet.
That's pretty fast for a yard cart.
Yeah, no kidding. Leave us a thumbs up if you enjoyed today's episode. Sometimes you just gotta put a giant engine on a yard cart. We had a whole lot of fun, learned a lot about our track. We still have some fine tuning to do to it before the Dust Bowl 500 coming up. Thanks for watching. You can find Ike at Isaac It'll Be Fine on YouTube and Instagram. We will catch you next time.
This is the first, boys.
Who needs a side-by-side? Look, side-by-side.